Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, you'll never understand God's love. He's just got to show it to you. Now here's the reality. I'm persuaded the reason why it's hard to get folks to praise God sometime is because we're too busy looking outside for love and not perceiving the love we already have. If you perceive how much, it takes too much energy to hate somebody. Well, you'll realize it later if you don't know it yet. Anything you hate, you give it time. Anything you hate, you give it mental space. Anything you hate, you give it energy. You texting somebody about it. You emailing somebody. You Facebooking about what you hate. Well, I'm going to say this again to every one of you in this building, especially those of you that are young, those of you that are single and want to be in love. You better make certain that you perceive the love of God for you before you think you got anything to give somebody else. Because you're getting ready to make a big mistake thinking you're in love and really you think you found love. I'll say it again. The biggest mistake we can make in relationships is think we're in love when in reality we just think we found love. But the Bible said in John 15:13, greater love have no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends. You want to know love, you can't start with people. You can't start with people. How many of y'all know people will change their opinion of you? They'll love you today, but just tell them a little something about you or let them find out something about you, and their love changes. That's human love. It takes being dealt with by God to keep loving somebody no matter what you learn. Oh, I'm trying to save somebody some time because there is somebody in your lifetime that if you're not careful, their loving you will put you in prison. You needing their love will put you in prison for all of your life because there's no guarantee you're going to get it. And even if you do get it, they might withdraw it after a while. You can't let your primary love need be focused on people. Look at the things we do to get people to love us. We lie about who we are. We put on faces and airs and we do all kind of little stuff to get you to notice us. And the Bible keeps saying greater love than this have no man, that a man lay down his life. God went into a cross and died for you and me. And here we are running around trying to get some funky junkie to love us. Come on, I'm talking about all of us in this building. There are people who you've been knocking yourself out in your lifetime trying to get them to say, I love you. And God is saying, listen, even if they tell you I love you, you're eventually going to find out there's still something missing. Any of y'all ever been jacked up by people love? Let me see the hands of y'all in this building who ever been jacked up by somebody loving you. Somebody who told you, I'm in love with you. How many of y'all, don't raise your hand, needed to get some counseling because of the people who was in love with you? How many of you could use some counseling right now behind some of the people that fell in love and you was in love? You changed your everything just for their love. And how many of y'all know after all your changing and rearranging and fixing and this and that, you still had a void in there somewhere relative to love? How many of y'all remember I love you as long as? Anybody here know what I'm talking about when I say I love you as long as? Oh, don't you dare try to sit up here and tell me you just got love just oozing out of you for whoever it is you claim to be in love with right now, because they can come home today and tell you something that might make your love go in reverse. But how many of y'all in this room recognize there is nothing you can tell God about me that will make his love go in reverse? You ain't found that among no people. I'm mad with her. She upset me. She hurt me. He did this to me. He did that. He frustrated me. All right. Well, let me ask you a question. Are you really mad at what they did, or are you mad at how much you gave yourself to them? I'm mad at how vulnerable I really was. Am I really mad at you, or I'm mad at how stupid I feel that I gave myself that much to you? I ain't gonna get a whole lot of amens today. Y'all ain't gonna want to say too much to that. Is it you that's on my nerve, or is it that I know I'm stuck? And I don't want to be stuck, but I'm stuck in love, and it ain't even love. You don't quit hurting people until you stop hurting. You don't start loving people until you perceive God's loving you. I'm going to say it again because you don't have to get it yet, but you're going to get it because this is being downloaded into your spirit. You don't quit hurting people until you stop hurting. Stop looking in people's eyes and say, I love you, and tell them the truth. Tell them I need you. We sing it right here at the church. I need you. I love you. I ain't even sure. I need you. I want to love you, but right now I need you. I feel pretty good around you. You make me feel better about myself. Just tell the truth. I ain't so sure what I got to give you, but I sure know how I feel when you don't call me. Come on, saints. Any of y'all ever told someone, don't ever call me again? And then you watching your phone for the rest of the night. And then when they finally call you, you be like, well, you didn't call. You didn't call. Well, you said don't ever call you again. Well, I thought you'd have knew. I thought. Love games. But look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, we play love games trying to be convinced that you really love us. See, it's that stupid stuff. If he loved me, he'll chase me. You know, if you love somebody, turn them loose. And if they love you, they'll come back. You turn the right one loose, they're going to find Jesus. And going to upgrade. Thank you for cutting me loose. Because I found real love after I got disconnected from your caboose. Oh, listen. God's trying to love you right now. But you stuck on somebody on Facebook, Twitter, at your job, your school, your husband, your wife. You too stuck trying to get them to love you. See, when you got an insecure husband or insecure wife, a person that ain't saved and don't have a good revelation of Jesus Christ, they don't know how to love you but so much. I don't care what their title is in your life. But we've been married 10 years. It don't matter how many years you've been married. If you ain't growing, your love ain't growing. Hello? I only love you to the degree I perceive I'm loved. Oh, let me help all of y'all who think you got somebody that's in love with you. They're in love with what you're doing for them. You just stop doing some of that stuff and see how much love you feel. The reason why you win the best friend in the world trophy every year is because you keep buying them lunches. Just shut down some of them lunches you buying and see how much love still be in that relationship. Everybody ain't loving you. Some people loving what you provide them. Hello? You don't know they love you till you close your legs. Now, if I can close my legs and you still love me, you might really love me. I'm just telling the truth. You don't know no love as long as you still giving away kitty. You don't know no love, huh? I'm just telling the truth. You don't have no true love until I can shut you down. And when I shut you down, you don't throw a fit on me and act like I'm a dog and I'm nobody. If I shut you down, you keep right on. Because you love me. I ain't gonna get too many amens. I might as well talk to this here screen because y'all don't want to hear me today. I gotta tell the truth. Y'all know I'm not here to camouflage nothing. Y'all get it on TV. I was sitting next to some people at the red light, and the boy and his girlfriend was sitting there, and the song that was playing on his radio was so foul, I mean over foul, about what men use their stuff with women for, and the girlfriend is sitting there rocking and smiling as this degrading song was playing. And what I perceived, there's no need for me as a preacher to sit there in judgment against this girl. See, because she doesn't know love, she thinks that the little attention he is giving me is better than what I didn't get from nobody else. So even if it is abuse, it's something. Some of you in this room don't get it, but the reason why you take some of the stuff you've taken in your lifetime is because at least it's something. I didn't have nothing. This is the reason why you walk down these aisles to give your life to Christ so you can get an upgrade. Some of y'all are driving a Volkswagen and it's a 1936 model and God is trying to give you an upgrade, but the only way you can get an upgrade is not switching boyfriends. You don't get an upgrade getting a new girlfriend. You don't get an upgrade getting a new husband. Your upgrade ain't a new wife. Your upgrade is to switch from human love to God's love.